Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a movie that proves one simple thing: never underestimate a quiet man. Yes, we're diving into Nobody 2, the sequel to one of the most unexpected action hits in recent years. The first film introduced us to a man who looked completely ordinary, a simple family guy living a routine life. But beneath that calm surface, there was something dangerous waiting to explode. And in this sequel, that explosion gets even bigger. The story picks up after the events of the first movie. Hutch Mansell is trying, once again, to live a normal life. He wants peace. He wants to be a better husband, a better father, and leave behind the violent past that once defined him. But here's the problem. You can escape your past for a while, but you can't erase it. Soon, Hutch finds himself dragged back into a world of crime, secrets, and deadly consequences. But this time, it's not just about survival. This time, it's personal. One of the biggest strengths of Nobody 2 is how it builds on Hutch's character. In the first movie, we saw him rediscover who he really is. But here, the question is deeper. Can someone like Hutch ever truly change? The movie explores this idea beautifully. We see his struggle between two identities, the family man he wants to be and the dangerous man he used to be. And that inner conflict makes every decision he takes feel more intense. Now, let's talk about the action, because honestly, that's what most people are here for. And trust me, this movie does not disappoint. The fight scenes are raw, brutal, and incredibly realistic. There's no flashy, slow-motion nonsense or superhero-style invincibility. When Hutch fights, he gets hurt, he bleeds, he struggles, and that's what makes every action sequence feel so real and satisfying. From close combat fights to high-tension chase moments, every scene is designed to keep you on edge. But what makes the action even better is the emotion behind it. Every punch has a reason. Every fight has consequences. This is not just action for entertainment. It's action driven by character and story. Another major highlight of the movie is its villains. This time, Hutch is not dealing with random enemies. The film introduces new characters who are smarter, more ruthless, and far more dangerous. These villains don't just attack physically, they attack emotionally. They target his life, his family, and everything he cares about. And that raises the stakes to a whole new level. Visually, the movie stays true to its grounded tone. The cinematography feels dark, gritty, and realistic, perfectly matching the story. There's no unnecessary glamour. Everything feels raw and immersive. The background score deserves special mention, too. It doesn't overpower the scenes, but it quietly builds tension in the background, making every moment more intense. Now, coming to performance, Bob Odenkirk once again proves why he is perfect for this role. He doesn't look like a typical action hero, and that's exactly what makes him so effective. He brings a mix of calmness, frustration, anger, and pain, all in a very natural way. You don't just watch Hutch, you feel what he's going through. The pacing of the movie is also well balanced. It takes its time to build tension, develop characters, and then hits you with powerful action sequences at the right moments. There are no unnecessary scenes. Everything has a purpose. Final thoughts. Nobody 2 is not just a sequel made for the sake of it. It actually expands the story, deepens the character, and delivers an experience that feels both intense and meaningful. It's a perfect mix of action, emotion, and storytelling. Final verdict. If you enjoy realistic action movies with strong characters and a gripping story, then Nobody 2 is definitely worth your time. It reminds us that sometimes the most dangerous person in the room is the one who looks like nobody. Thanks for watching.